Greetings, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Get everybody signed in. Just thought I'd express some things that's going on with this world and with this idiot as a president. First, I want to say that if this don't bring us folks together as a unit, then I don't see anything that's going to bring us together because this guy is bringing another destruction. You might well say that he's a terrorist because he's like bringing destruction and pain to the American people. As far as the hurt that's being put upon the people, we got people not getting paid. We got people that's going to work not getting paid. And here it is, and he tell the American people like a smack in the face, oh, they will adjust. Oh, they ain't got nothing to worry about. But let me tell you something. There's people out here that have been adjusting their whole life. And now, when is the time for us to stop adjusting because the government can't get their stuff together? You got to understand something. We vote these people in here. And these people lie to us and tell us what they going to do, how they going to do it, and when they going to do it. But then we sit up here and say, oh, we love these people. All these people are for us. Then when the people get in, they switch up on you. So let me understand something. When are you going to be conscious enough to know that you're being played for a fool? Now, this country, people say this is a great country. This country is worth garbage. It belongs in a trash can. Because for one, this America never been right. It ain't going to be right until God come back. That's the only time it's going to be right. But then you got to understand the people it's going to affect. You got people that's on public assistance. These people not getting their stamps, and they got 5 and 10 kids that they got to feed. So all I'm trying to understand is this got to be a wake-up call because you got people that's been on the public assistance for 10, 15, 20 years. So now you can't survive because he cut your food stamps off. So now this puts you in a way you got to get a job. If you listen to what this man said when he first got elected, he told you what he was going to do. He's coming after the welfare recipients. He's coming after the people that's on these programs, on this housing. So then you got to think. They put a guy that's a doctor, put him in charge of housing. Do you think this guy knows anything about housing? So now you got a partial government shutdown. Now, who does it affect? It affects the people that need these programs. You got people that's hurting. You got people that don't know where their next meal comes from. Now they got to make decisions to how they going to feed their families. Now, you got people out here going to be selling their food stamps. You got people out here going to be doing whatever they got to do to survive. But look at the predicament that we are put in. This guy comes on national TV, smacks us in the face. Then he goes off TV back into the White House where he got people waiting on him hand and foot. So now what we going to do? Are we going to come together or we continue going to fight against each other? Why you think they're allowing this stuff to happen? They're allowing it to happen because they know we are imbeciles. That's how they look at us. All the American people just stupid. We'll tell them anything and they're going to believe it. How is it that we fall for anything? Anything. People get upset when I say Obama has done nothing for the country, which he hasn't. Now we got this idiot Donald Trump. And I hope this reach him. I really hope it does. Because if he was sitting right here beside me, I would tell him, Donald Trump, you was an idiot. And I'm not hiding it. And I would tell you to your face, the orange man. But the thing goes back to, This guy here is something to work with. This guy is a complete idiot. And I tell him to his face, I'm scared of no man. No man on this earth I'm afraid of. So I'm continuing to speak my mind. But let's go deeper. Let's go to our youth. Now, our youth, it hurts because our youth has lost their direction. And you know, the sad part is that we keep blaming the youth. When are we going to take responsibility on those kids? Now, you got white folks, their kids cut up, but do you hear about it in the news? You don't hear about this stuff in the news. Now, the thing about it is, it's so depressing because every time something goes on in a black neighborhood, they broadcast it on every TV channel they can. So when are we gonna start fighting back? When are we gonna take responsibility for our kids? I blame the people that's 40 and up because we all so busy worrying about our kids, but we forgot about raising everybody else's kids because remember back in the day, a village to raise kids. But now that's gone. Now that's dead. Now that don't even exist anymore. So now look at our kids. They label our kids as wild beasts, savages. What is the problem? Why can't we take accountability for what we are doing to our kids? Look at our kids. They look at Beyonce, Jay-Z. They're looking at all these rappers and all these. And I hear somebody named Cardi B. Can't even speak. You can't even understand her. But this is what our kids are looking up to. Now, the heroes supposed to be the parents of the kids. Instead of these no good men going around laying their seeds in every woman that they can find and think it's a check mark because they knocked down one other woman. But let me explain something to you. This is our generation. Who's going to take care of you when you get old? Because right now we don't have nobody. Our kids, not all, some, wants to be rappers. They want that microwave money. They want them bags quick, but they doing anything to get these bags. So what they doing now? They legalized weed. They legalized these little fake cigarettes. But I'm trying to get you to understand that our kids need guidance. Our kids need help. Our kids need a tightrope on them. Oh, that don't bother because it's not my child. But let me tell you, it does affect it as a whole because you got to understand, they're looking at it as a complete circle of idiots. They're not looking at it as one idiot because one child goes to college. Oh, they don't look at that. They look at it as all black folks are ignorant people. Now, you got some black folks get their little degrees. They get their money that they want to live comfortable, but then they forget where they come from. We have those kind of Negroes that think they better than somebody because they got their big houses, they got their big cars, they got money in their accounts. That doesn't make you no better than nobody else. But all I'm saying to you is that something to just think about. Where were you at when you was going through your struggle? Did you have somebody to help you? Because everybody needs a helping hand. Everybody. Don't care who you are. But at the same time, we got to reach back to our generation. Our generation are dying by the dozen. They think just because they die young is a badge of honor. Just because they die in a blaze of gunshots, they went out like a soldier. But look at our young kids. They walk around with their pants sagging. They just walking around in complete darkness. Their eyes are open, but their eyes are shut. Instead of we as so-called parents, we so busy worrying about what we doing, partying, clubbing, going to all these go-go's. But listen, we got to reach back to our next generation. We got to let them know that we care about them. If we don't care about them, this is why they act the way they act. We got to reach back and show them that hey, we love y'all. And be sincere when you tell them that you love them. Don't want something out of them, but you got to show it. Do we stand behind our kids? No, we don't. Hey, Mom, I want to be a doctor. Or, Mom, I want to be a rapper. Now, when that rap career is over, which is not going to last long, what do you have to fall back on? You got parents out here smoking drugs with their kids. They drinking with their kids. They go to clubs with their kids. What kind of parent are you? Are you sick? Are you just retarded? Then the dumb stuff they say. Well, as long as they doing it in front of me, do you know how dumb you sound? Look, black folks, it's nobody coming here trying to condemn you or judge you, but you got to take accountability for you. When you make all these tattoos on you, all this stuff, you mocking up your body. Look at how young kids are looking at this stuff. What kind of role model are you for your child? You got to understand something. If we don't stand for something, we're going to be falling for anything that somebody tell us. We're just going to be going for it. So a person like me comes against the grain. Oh, I'm judging. Oh, who he think he is. No. I used to be a drug dealer. I should be in the streets. That's how I know things can change if you want it. To be great, you have to change your environment. You have to change the people that you are surrounded with. That's the only way you're going to be successful. You can't keep hanging. Here it is. You want to go to school to be a professor, but yet you keep hanging in the ghettos. So eventually, what you become is going to be attached to you, and you're going to forget your dream that you want to become a professor, because now you're so caught up in what everybody else is doing. You're so busy what John is doing. Man, John getting those bags. But what is John doing for his future? Oh, man, I got to do what I got to do. I don't understand what that means, but okay, if you say so. But please, people, we got to do better than what we're doing. We have to. If Trump is not giving y'all a message to get y'all stuff together, unite. Unite, black people. We can't keep going for this. We cannot keep going for the same thing. It has to stop. We got to be responsible for our youth. We can't keep doing this. Our youth are taking this lean. Our youth is taking this K2. Come on, people. We got to save our youth. Because at the end of the day, they might not be our kids, but they are our kids. Now, do you hear any white kids that's on drugs? Do you see them on saying something on TV about them? No. Then you got people that burns me up. You could be on. I was over there on 8th and H. A lady is strung out on drugs. Then you got black people recording it. Instead of somebody calling the ambulance or try to give her something to make her come down, they recording it. And they sit them there laughing at her. So when somebody like me try to reach out to her, nah, bruh, don't break that up. Nah, bruh. No. Somebody got to stop this madness, man. It has to stop. Then you got our black women going on the internet, shaking their booty, do anything just for some likes. What is that about? Black women, where are the pride in your body? You go out here, go to strip clubs, but where's the pride in your body? Then as soon as a man call you a whore or a thot, you ready to go get your brothers or your cousin to fight him or kill him. But yet you got to take accountability for you. So then it gets me upset when I'm out in this world, I see the women just half naked. And you looking like, and it's cold outside, and they still want to go outside naked. Now tell me, Is that much attention that you need? It's never that much attention you need. Then you got these no good men. Just, oh man, she fat to death. But listen, you're dogging that woman and you're not even real. So let me ask you something, fellas. Would you allow your mother to go out like that? Let's go deeper. Would you allow your sister? Let's take it a step further. Would you allow your daughter to go out there half naked? No, you wouldn't. So why to see another black woman half naked and you lusting off her? Black women, take responsibility. Put some clothes on. Why is our black folks are just falling for anything? We can't keep doing this. It has to stop. It has to. We can't keep doing it. This is just not right. Black folks, come together. Now here it is, you got all these people before us. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, all these great people that gave their lives for us. But we put them to shame. Do you think if these people was alive today, do you really think that we made them proud of us? No. We brought a shame. So they died what? For nothing. So why? Because at the end of the day, do you love you? That's the question. Do you love you? Because if you don't love you, then nobody else out here gonna love you. So all I'm saying is you can say I'm judging, and that's fine too. Because that's a quick thing to say just because you don't want to take accountability. I understand. But black women, put some clothes on. Stop going on these sites and Facebook and showing your body. You're showing everything God gave you. But then it's just so heart-wrenching just to see our black people just lost. Not all, some. It's some ones that's woke out here. You got some young kids that's woke out here. But why not we keep feeding positive to the ones that's our woke so we can continue to feed them so they can go back and feed the other ones that still sleep. So all I'm saying is, people, you got to get it together. If we don't get it together now, when are we going to get it together? When? Tomorrow? Next week? Next year? But who says you have that much time to get it together? Because time is so valuable right now. Time is of the essence. And we are letting time slide by so much to a point to where we don't even care about ourselves. We don't even love ourselves. So now what do? We go to a no good man. Let me ask you a question, ladies. If you know a man ain't no good, and just about the conversation you had with him, and he tell you, feed you a bunch of bull, and you allow him in your phone, in your gardens, I should say, and he tells you he loves you, but you allow him in your garden because he told you that he loves you. Is he loving you just for that moment, or he gonna love you forever? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Stop allowing these men to run up in your garden, ladies. Once they get their seed off, they're gone about their business. So now you're left holding the child. But then you say, I love him. Ask yourself, why do I love him? What makes me love that man? What is that man bringing to the table besides his anatomy? What is that man doing to keep food and a roof over my head? Same question goes to the men. You got to ask yourself these questions. You have to understand what is going on. America don't care nothing about you at all. So you got to love you. Can't nobody love you like you. Nobody. At all. I'm not here to come to talk your head off or nothing like that. But it's just something I can go on. but I'm just gonna save it for the next segment. But you gotta understand, people, you got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. No matter how the storms come in your life, you still gotta hold your head up and say, I love me. I love, no matter what. If you ain't got nobody tell you that they love you, go in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. I'm telling you, it works. I was in that same stage with denial as far as I didn't love myself. That's why I took myself through so much pain. That's why I didn't love myself, because I didn't understand the word love. When you understand the word love, then you have a better understanding of who you are. People, I'm going to sign off and say, I love you, but just remember,